So for those wondering about the next Mac Mini refresh, we have updates regarding that, and so let's delve into it. But first, make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumors. And with that being said, let's just tuck in. So 9 to 5 Mac's on a winning streak when it comes to leaks. They accurately predicted we would see the M1 in the iPad Air 5 and also the Mac Studio launch at the March event. And well, now they give us some updates regarding the next Mac Mini refresh. So let's first delve into the updates for the regular base Mac Mini, and this, of course, is going to get the M2 chip. But really, the big upgrade with this Mac Mini is going to be the new design, because allegedly it could be thinner and also more compact. It could get plexiglass on the top that gives you better Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and also we could see more ports on the back, including more USB-C ports, of course, and also the same power connector from the iMac. Now, development for the M2 Mac Mini is nearing completion, and so that means we can see the release of this Mac relatively soon. And to be honest, I was surprised Apple did not announce this Mac Mini with the other M2 Macs at Dub, but considering a Mac Mini listing was on B&H pretty recently, I do think we could see a site refresh for this Mac. But now let's get into the exciting tidbits, and that's regarding the Mac Mini with the M2 Pro chip also launching very soon. So many were confused that Apple kept around the Intel Space Gray Mac Mini in the range, even though the Intel chips it uses are very old and pale in comparison to even the M1. However, the fact this was still in the range did mean that Apple was going to give us a higher end Mac Mini in the range, and it should get the Pro variant of chips since the Mac Studio has the Max and the Ultra. In fact, 9 to 5 Mac says Apple's initial plan was to release an M1 Pro and M1 Max Mac Mini, but that most likely was scrapped to focus on the development of the Mac Studio, so as a result, the higher end Mac Mini only gets the M2 Pro chip. Now, other tidbits include the M2 Pro chip having 8 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores, which is 2 more than the M1 Pro right now. Now, for those wondering why a desktop needs more efficiency cores, do remember this will also be in future MacBooks, and they, of course, being a laptop, can benefit from this and have better battery life. But anyways, the big upgrade with the M2 Pro chip could allegedly be the 3nm process. Now yes, I know the regular M2 is based on a 5nm process, and so it would make sense for the M2 Pro to follow suit. While TSMC's recent press release did state they could be shipping products with 3nm chips in early 2023, so yeah, that does align with the rumors we've heard about regarding the M2 Max/Pro MacBook Pros releasing within that timeframe. So yes, I do think there's actually a good chance we could see a new process. And to be honest, after how tame the M2 upgrades were compared to the M1 chip, these being the higher end chips and being more focused on the performance, I think it would be the right move to give us a 3nm process and give us much better performance. We could also see ARM v9 support, though to be honest, M1 itself already has a lot of the upgrades ARM v9 has. But yes, I do think unlike the M1 chip, the more powerful Pro chips could be based on a completely different process. And yeah, ultimately do remember we should see a Mac Pro based on M2 chips, and so giving these Pro chips the 3nm process is gonna make that Mac Pro a beast. Anyways, coming back to the Mac Mini release-wise, I do think this M2 Pro version should launch with the MacBook Pros in early 2023. Anyways guys, tell me your thoughts. When do you think the M2 and the M2 Pro Mac Mini is gonna launch? Anyways, thank you for watching guys. Make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumors. Check out the video link above on details regarding the iPad 10, and on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya peeps.